Thomas Francis Bayard Jr. was Delaware's 38th senator. He was specially and regularly elected at the same time in 1922 and served until 1929. Bayard was born in Wilmington, Delaware. He was the fifth generation of his family to serve in the Senate. His father was Thomas Sr., his grandfather was James Jr., his great-grandfather was James Sr., and his great-great-grandfather was Delaware's very first senator, Richard Bassett. Bayard went to Yale, studied law, and moved to New York City in 1893 to work as a corporate lawyer. He moved back to Delaware in 1901 and set up shop in Wilmington. He became chairman of Delaware's Democratic Party in 1906, and in 1908 he married Elizabeth Bradford DuPont, connecting two of Delaware's most prominent families. In 1917, he became city solicitor of Wilmington. If you're wondering what the hell that is, don't worry, I didn't know either. It is a legal professional who provides legal advice and representation to a city or municipality. So there you go. In 1921, Senator Josiah Wolcott resigned to accept a judicial appointment, and Governor William Denny appointed T. Coleman DuPont to serve as an interim senator until the special election could be held. In 1922, Bayard decided to run in that special election. It was actually what's called a double-barrel election, meaning two elections at the same time. One was the special election to finish the current term, and the other was the regular election for the next term. Bayard won both by an extremely narrow margin. In fact, his victory in the special election was by a margin of just 0.08%, which still holds the record for closest Senate election in Delaware history. In 1928, Bayard ran for re-election but lost to former Governor John G. Townsend. He tried again in 1930 but lost to incumbent Daniel Hastings. So he returned to Wilmington, where he continued practicing law until his death in 1942. His son, Alexis I. DuPont Bayard, went on to serve as Delaware's lieutenant governor in 1949, and he tried to continue the family's Senate tradition in 1952, but lost to John J. Williams. A final interesting note. Bayard's Wikipedia page says that he's the namesake of Bayard, West Virginia. Intrigued, I looked into it and saw that Bayard, West Virginia was incorporated in 1893. So why did they name their city after a then-unknown 25-year-old lawyer? Well, that's easy. They didn't. According to the source that the Wikipedia page itself actually cites, it was named after Thomas F. Bayard. Doesn't specify junior or senior, but it does say a member of Cleveland's cabinet. And in 1893, Thomas F. Bayard Sr. was the Secretary of State. So Bayard, West Virginia is actually named after Thomas F. Bayard Sr. I'm starting to wonder if I should be fixing these Wikipedia mistakes myself. Do I dare reach that level of nerd?